It's been a while since we've done the community Chatterbox episodes, but today is the day. I'm at home because the studio isn't available, but I hope you guys don't mind. I mean, I think you'd like it because you're getting to see literally where I live. This is the couch that I lounge in most of the time when I'm really tired after work. It puts me right to sleep, so I love it, but it's making me tired and sleepy now. It's been a long day. But I'm going to read from this bunch of paper here some of your comments. So let's go. I'm going to begin with Chemfun. Chemfun? This sounds like you're doing a lot of drugs. Drugs aren't always good. Everything in moderation. Or maybe no drugs. But Chemfun says, with regard to the first ever episode I uploaded with Nina Manuel, he says, good tutorial, or she says, good tutorial, but she did not need any makeup. She has gorgeous skin. It's true. Nina does have gorgeous skin, but she doesn't need any makeup, but neither does anybody else. I don't need it. You don't need it. Nobody needs it. Unless, of course, it's an addiction. But it's really not about needing as much as it is about wanting, because makeup is, or grooming in essence, like clothing, wardrobe, style, makeup and hair, is about putting across an impression without using words. So when you can't always use words at everybody that's looking at you from a distance and that you don't have the chance of interacting with personally. So the best way to do it would be to polish up and groom, right? So that's what it is. But thank you for writing in. Zahra says, with regards to my affordable everyday makeup with my housemaid Sanjana G, she says, wow, you're amazing. I'm from Pakistan. Just love your work. It's seriously impressive. Much love and keep posting. I will keep posting, Ifat. Thank you. Sanjana Ji made it very easy with that tutorial. And Pakistan, I do want to visit Lahore and Karachi, maybe this year, maybe the next. I have a friend, Saad, in Pakistan. He's an Instagram friend, but we've become really good friends. It was his birthday 2 days ago. So happy belated birthday, Saad, again. And I can't wait to meet with you and check out how you live and all of that. So if I'm ever in Pakistan, I'll give you guys a shout out and maybe you can come see me, Zahra, if you're in Karachi or Lahore. The next comment is by Mrs. X Salman about the Alia Bhatt video, saying, LOL, she looked miserable getting her makeup done. Alexandra Zarez, about the same video, says, I don't like those lashes on her. They look too short for her eyes. And why do these celebrities always look on their phones? Like constantly? She looks so stuck up and I'm not into it. I really thought she was different, but she's just, I don't know. And then someone called Wishful says, exactly, she seems least interested in what was going on. I guess they're so used to being under the spotlight all the time. I don't know where you guys get all of this from. You're really focusing on the wrong things. These shouldn't be your takeaways from beauty tutorials, you know? You don't know Alia at all. I work with her all the time and she's not my best friend, or we're not chums together, but she's a great human being. She's a great artist to work with. And she's an incredible, young, talented, ambitious, successful businesswoman. And when she's not on camera, she's working. If she's not doing that, then she doesn't make good content for you guys to enjoy on the big screen. About the lashes being too short for her eyes, you're completely allowed to have your opinion, and maybe they were, maybe they weren't, but I don't take myself too seriously nor my work, so we'll see. Maybe next time I'll use longer ones. The next comment I'm going to read is by Aparna23D. She says, that's some harsh brushwork on the eyes. Yikes. This is with regards to Hasleen Kaur in my video Golden Glow makeup. I don't know what's made you think that it's harsh brushwork on the eyes. Hasleen never seemed to mind, nor has anyone else. But even if it were, I think the reaction of the eye on video when it's so close, of the reflex of the eye reacting to something on the lid, makes you feel like it's harsh. When you're rubbing soap in your eyes, or if something's in your eyes and you rub your eyes, how do you rub it? Do you rub it like this, gently? You don't. You do that, right? You do that. If that doesn't hurt the eyes, I don't think a brush is going to hurt the eyes. But I hope you're having a great week. VMN says, Elton, is your model wearing colored contact lenses? And if so, what make and style are they? Love from London. Again, Hasleen and I were both wearing these color contact lenses. I'm wearing them right now, actually. They're from a company called Freshcon. They're like monthly disposable lenses by Freshcon, K-O-N. And they're quite fantastic. You see, the thing is, why we wear it is not because I don't recommend one's natural eye color. I'm all for it. You see, when we shoot video, I recommend, not always, sometimes it's great to have a natural eye, but if you have dark eyes like I do, or like Hasleen does, then wearing these, I'll let you zoom in, it's lighter on the inside and it has a dark ring on the outside. So the lighter bits really take in more light, like a cat's eye. So Caucasian people, or people that have light eyes naturally, take in a lot more light. So, which is why they need sunglasses in the sun, because it hurts their eye because it takes in so much. But it's fresh con. Thriti Nandi says, your videos are amazing, but sometimes it's a little hard to catch the names of the products you use. It would be really helpful if you could also attach a list of the brands. Love. And you know, this has been the most common, I'd say, request from you guys. And there really is no excuse for it. I'm absolutely guilty of not putting in a list in the description box or in the video. I understand the need, and I understand that I see that it makes more sense. So I am going to start, it's going to be a thing for 2016. I'm going to start writing the list of products in the description box for you whenever I can. The next comment is by Pragna Mehendi Artist. Pragna says, oh, you're so true. Beauty blender is an expensive product, and I think it's a waste of money and product both. Though it's convenient for a beginner to blend and really good product, but still other countries are using it a lot. But I think you can use a finger or a brush. It's the same result. But really, Elton, love your work. Keep it up. And oh, I forgot to ask you, she says, have you tried Real Technique sponges? It's like beauty blenders, but economical, and a good buy for me. You know, Pragna, you write so much. I love the fact that you take the time to write on all my videos. On other videos, consequently, you've also said, I'd love to be your model once I'm back home. Really love it. I'd wait for that day. And you've said, I love to tell you why I love you, as I don't have any reason not to love you. Great knowledge and willing to share with everyone. Hardly any big makeup artists do it. One day I'll be a bit like you said, and want to grow up as a makeup artist. And your channel provides me with all the knowledge which our so-called makeup institutes fail to do. Thank you so much. Maybelline is a great brand. I was using their lipstick and eyeliner. Thanks, Pragna. Basically, you're just appreciating. So thank you very much for all your appreciative comments. But regarding the Real Technique sponge, I've used them and they're great. But even that for me, I find is very expensive, because I can't reuse the sponges too much. I work every day. I need something more accessible and economical, really, to keep, replenishing. The beauty blenders are fantastic products. When you wet the sponge before you use it, it swells. It makes the foundation really light and the application is airy, but it is too expensive, 2,500 rupees. So I've found a similar, if not the same quality, but it's a good enough quality for me to use. It's by PAC, not MAC, but PAC. They make incredible products like brushes and even the sponge now, but it comes in a dabba. A dabba is a box in Hindi, and it's in this box, and it's beautiful packaging, and I use it on all celebrities as well. So I like PAC sponges. The next comment I'm going to read is by Pritika Anand. Pritika says, I'm a makeup artist and I love you like hell. I love your tips, your honesty and your passion for makeup, and that you have such a great knowledge about why you do certain things the way you do. You give reasons for them. I don't care if I get this giveaway or not. Oh, this was about my Valentine's giveaway. But yes, I want a chance to. I'm sorry, Pritika, you didn't win it. Somebody else did in Bangalore, and I sent it to her and she's very thrilled with it. She hasn't tagged me in a single post since if she's used the product or not. So please, if you're watching, do tag me and let me know how it's going. Namrata Chakraborty says, I watch all these videos where the makeup is flawless, and that makes me feel so critical about my appearance. And then I watch your videos and look at myself in the mirror and I feel beautiful. I realize that natural and flawed is sometimes better than on fleek. I can't agree with you more, Namrata. You look great. This black and white photo of you is lovely. And while I don't mind things being on fleek, like liner on fleek, or lipstick on fleek, or blusher, bronzer on fleek, or brows on fleek, while I don't mind that one-off thing being someone's obsession, I think that this whole flawlessness is just for camera. And I don't know how many of you actually buy that information that is being sold as much as looking at it for, for aspirational value, or just like, oh, that's beautiful and appreciating. That's great. But your takeaway from it should not be to use all of those products, because it's virtually impossible. Your takeaway should really be something artistic and beautiful. Mine is a professional makeup artist channel, and which is why it's also about being wearable and about colored skin, about making makeup accessible and easy and replicable. So which is why I focus on not using too much. Parima Salgat says, good intentions and all, but the woman clearly does not give a shit. She looks exasperated halfway through it. Parima, I'm sorry to say that I completely disagree with you when you make that judgment about Sanjana G. She's been working with me for 5 years now. She treats me like her younger brother. She enjoys working in my house. She does 7 houses or 10 houses a day. So when I asked her to come all the way from one side of Bombay to another just to shoot, she did it gladly, because she thought this was great. I've never been on camera. I've never looked great. No one's ever made me feel beautiful. And I asked her later in the camera, when we watched the video together, I said to her, see, this is what people are saying. She said, kya bol rahe, what are they saying? And I read some comments to her, and I said that, see, a lot of them are saying, in between she took a sigh and she did, and she was like, and I said, why did you do that? And she said, because I just realized that I wasn't working physically doing manual labor, and I realized how tired I am. And just that not working made me realize and feel that tiredness that I feel every day, but I'm busy with work so I don't realize it. So I think these kind of things are empowering. And I gave her every product that I used on her, and she still uses it for her Diwali or her this thing or her, little festivals and outings. So you're wrong. But thank you for commenting, Parima. The next comment is by XuM Court about my 6 daily makeup essentials. And you've said 3 words which I love. You said, "You came back." I didn't go anywhere, XuM, and I'm glad that you guys don't feel offended like a lot of bloggers say that, oh, they feel offended, they start abusing you if you don't upload. I'm glad that I didn't get any abuses, because I think my viewers understand that I'm not 100% full-fledged blogger that's just doing this for a living. This is something I do on the side. I don't pay attention to the money earned on the channel, even though it's monetized. I give my career more importance and my field work more importance. And I'm glad you noticed that I was away, but I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. This one is by Charulata. Charulata says, "Thank you so much for your video, Elton. I hope you're enjoying your trip in New York and New York Fashion Week." It's so sweet. So many of you keep track, maybe from my Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, and you know what's going on. I went to New York. I had a great time at Fashion Week. I met some beautiful women, beautiful people, incredible, talented artists, great models, beautiful designers, but it was so freezing in New York. Like, the temperature was okay, it was -7 degrees, that's fine, but the wind temperature in New York, it's all streets and avenues, so you get these direct, it's like a grid, so there's the sea breeze or whatever, draft is always so thoroughly cold. It's like -25 degrees temperature, the draft wind. I ended up having like cornea damage in my eyes, and I had to call 911. It was so embarrassing and humiliating because there was this ambulance with sirens and a wheelchair outside my hotel, and I had to literally cover my face and walk out because I was so embarrassed. And then it cost me so much money because I didn't have traveler's insurance like a fool. And they charged me 1,800 USD, which is 1,23,000. I mean, thank God I had some sort of money in my account, or I would have been paying with my liver. Thank you so much for these pages. This is only like 1/10 of it, but I can only fit in so much for now. But stay tuned, we'll have another episode of Community Chatterbox soon. Don't forget to like the video if you've liked what I've had to say, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. So follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and maybe some other things that I'll find now. This next generation is onto a new app every few months. So I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna hunt you guys down. But it's Elton J. Fernandez. You stay tuned, keep coming back for more. I'll see you next week. This fancy product, which I've not used yet, I just bought it yesterday. It's by NYX NYX. It's called the 2-timer, kind of like me. One side is a kajal pencil and the other side is a felt tip liner.
Oh,
how fantastic is that?
That's amazing.
Yeah.